Hi there. Listen, I was hoping I could use that sampled orchestra you recorded on one of my tracks, maybe. That'll be like €599. I mean, it seems reasonable. Here you go. Oh, sorry man, I only take contactless. Kontakt. It's been kind of an industry standard for most orchestral music producers for the last decade or two, but even on sale it's like pretty damn expensive and you only get the factory library included with that purchase. So if you're someone who is newer to music production, is Kontakt really worth it for you? Here's my take. It kind of depends. So I'm going to look at a few different use cases and hopefully that will help you make up your mind. So if you're just like brand new to orchestral music production and you just want to get started with some basic orchestral instruments, I think the answer to whether or not you should get Kontakt is a pretty emphatic no. Pretty much all of those full-fat, all-in-one orchestral products that you would want to buy are either compatible with the free version of Kontakt or don't even require it in the first place. For example, BBC Symphony Orchestra, Abbey Road 1, East West Composer Cloud and Metropolis Arc are all very comprehensive and usable, and they all run on their own sample library player, meaning you don't need to buy Kontakt in any capacity. The libraries I just mentioned are kind of leaders in their field, and I would assume that other sample library developers would kind of take their lead and also start moving away from Kontakt pretty soon. So there's also plenty of free libraries for Kontakt out there in the world. For example, Piano Book has an extensive library of pretty great free instruments for Kontakt. Unfortunately, the vast majority of them actually require the full version of Kontakt. And this is just because in order to create a library that can be used with the free version of Kontakt, you have to pay a pretty hefty fee upfront to Native Instruments. Because of this, most of the cheaper libraries available for Kontakt will also require the full version of Kontakt. So if that's something you're interested in, then maybe it's time to bite the bullet on the full version. I will mention though, as with more expensive libraries, there's a sense that things are kind of beginning to trend away from Kontakt. For example, HDO have developed their own SoundPaint engine, which offers very affordable sample libraries without any Kontakt requirements whatsoever. In a similar vein, Spitfire Audio's free Labs series also runs on their own player and has no Kontakt requirement whatsoever. Kontakt still offers some good value, but just know that it might not be as much of a necessity in the years to come as it is now. Now, if you want to create your own sample libraries with minimal fuss, I think Kontakt is still pretty much your go-to and is kind of the best option by an arm's length. The process of creating an instrument is pretty simple. You pretty much just drag your sample onto the keyboard and ta-da! You don't have to know any coding for it, but if you want to go a bit deeper, you can use the Kontakt scripting language, which is both really versatile and also much easier than actual real coding. Now, while alternatives to Kontakt are starting to become available, such as David Hilowitz's excellent free decent sampler, Kontakt remains pretty much the most universal platform for sample library creation and is definitely one of the easiest to program. I hope that helped to clear things up a little bit. As always, if you liked the video then please like it, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week.